Look, that looks so crooked, y'all. All right. That's turned. Oh, wait a minute, y'all. I gotta get on over here. Let's see. I can't see. Hold on. Can't get. Try to get right in my system, Lord. Child, I didn't even. I don't know what I was supposed to. Child, look. Well, anyway, I don't know. We're gonna go with it because again, I need maybe I can go back and edit the topic. Good evening, good evening, good evening, good people. Happy Saturday. Hey Portia. How are y'all doing? Happy Saturday. Y'all, it is Saturday evening. We ain't finna be on here all day. Okay. We're gonna be in and out. This is the weekly ClariTEA Collective. Now I don't know how to do that. Good evening, y'all. Look, I said I was gonna start doing this on Sat. Well, wait a minute, little honey, at 7, I think. Hello, miss you too. Look, I have a different phone number, so that's why, because I don't have the same phone number. We gonna have to link, girl. We gonna have to link. I have to see if I think I have you saved in my phone. I'm gonna have to check and see. Otherwise, message me and send me your phone number. Hey, Woods. I hope I said, I don't know how to say that. Woods, Nim. Hey, friend, girl. Hello, hello, hello. Good evening, y'all. Good evening, good evening, good evening, good people. Happy Saturday. Welcome to the All Signs ClariTEA Collective, y'all. Sound by sound breakdown for what we're going to be dealing with this week coming up. I feel like I have some in my eye as well. So hopefully, Regina. Hey, Regina. Good evening, y'all. We've been a sage. We're going to get started. Divinely Grateful Risings, y'all. Divinely Grateful Risings. How are y'all feeling on this good Saturday? What kind of energy y'all in today? I hope you're doing well and that things are going fantastic for you. Child, I felt like I had burned my fingernail. Of course, with the sage, y'all setting the intention to cleanse, remove, protect, and purify our space, our energy, the cards, our auras, our auric fields of any and all negativity, negative energy, low vibrational energy, sent intentionally or unintentionally from those known and unknown, including ourselves. And so it is. Hey, Tamika. Hello, dearest ones. How are y'all doing? All right. It's some sage in this house. Good evening, y'all. Good evening. Good evening. Ooh, they said get it how you live. Okay. How have y'all been feeling today? I hope today has been fantastic for y'all. It has been an experience today. I'm not going to lie, y'all. It has been an experience today. Hello, Sarasota. Hello, my K Sparks. Shout out to my moderators, K Sparks included. Love you, honey bunny. Y'all tap the screen, share the live, share the love when y'all come in, okay? Can I just tell y'all, it's been an interesting day. I had an unexpected conversation. I had an unexpected conversation with someone that I never really expected to talk to again. It's so crazy, y'all, but when it's something in my spirituals, I follow it. So listen. So I was a little blowed, y'all. But what's crazy is it was the reading last night that did it, right? It was the reading last night that did it. Well, it had started a couple days ago. But anyway, sometimes you just got to follow what's in your spirituals. And it also let me know that I'm not crazy about some of the stuff I be saying. Well, I know I'm not crazy, but sometimes I don't believe, well, I'm not going to say that. Sometimes I just be like, that can't be what it is. But then I'll be right. And then I'll be like, damn. But anyway, so yeah, it's been an interesting day. Y'all, hold on. Because look, we ain't finna read nobody cards. Because I feel like I got something in my eye, Lord. What is it? Okay, I'm back. And I ain't feel like putting on no ton of no eyelashes and none of that good stuff. So we're going to wear these spectacles today. Okay? Child, this chair so ragged. Thank you, Nay, Shay, Nim. But this chair so raggedy. Y'all know it didn't used to look like this. But I got a little children. His name is Shadow. And that's why people like, your chair raggedy show is because he used it as a climbing post. And I'm not going to replace it yet. But it is purple, which is one of my favorite colors. Y'all, oh no, this is not gonna work out. Child, this shadow chair. I just be borrowing it sometimes. This is Shadow's chair. Okay? Because child, he be tearing it up, baby. This is his climbing post. He climb up here in order to get in the window. Child, hello, SS Ol. Peace and light received in return, Queen T. All right, y'all. How y'all feeling on this Saturday? Child, look, yeah, unexpected. I'll say that. Unexpected, I will say it. Thank you, Lisa, for the follow. Oh, yes, y'all tap the screen, share the live, share the love. Indeed, it is, baby. We royalty around here. Oh, thank you, honey, for the stars. How are you? Okay. All right, y'all. Hello, dearest one. Hello, y'all. Hello. We finna see, Lisa. We finna see. It can if you wanted to. Shout out to Miss Sharice for subscribing. Thank you, dearest one. I appreciate you. Thank you, Charm, for the y'all. Thank y'all for the follows. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for tapping the screen, sharing the live, sharing the love. I appreciate y'all so very much. Okay, we finna get going. Hi, Ayana. I'm so glad that your day is going wonderful. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. It was. Last night was, and actually I know part of what it was. Some of y'all may have seen, like I set intentions, hopefully everybody did, with the full moon, right? But I actually stayed up because y'all have to know how powerful eclipse energy is. And I actually stayed up till like 2 something. I think it was 4. The moon eclipsed at 4 something central. I think it was like 2:30, 2:45, somewhere around there. I stayed up. And I actually set my intentions that night and I burned them under the full moon in Taurus. And so it's almost like, y'all, eclipse energy is so powerful, so strong. And it's almost like, but I also prayed that night as I was out there, chopped it up with the goddess. Like, man, you know what I'm saying? Remove any blocks from myself. Anything that could be blocking my abundance and things. And so as a result of that, I had some things downloaded into my spirituals, okay, and blocks removed. You know what I'm saying? Blocks removed. So I'm very, very grateful for that. So y'all, when we be telling y'all, like, if you're not tapped in, or even if you are, whether you are, just make sure you're setting your intentions. And I set intentions daily, y'all. I manifest on the daily, okay? All blocks got to go. Got to go. So ask spirit, ask your guides, ask your ancestors, angels, all that. Ask the Most High, like, to help remove blocks and open the roads for you. Child, I might have to go to the crossroads, and I don't know. I wasn't gonna go till, I'm not going till next month. I'm gonna go to the crossroads next month for Capricorn season. So, and that's a whole nother thing. But I do got to go down to do that. Okay. Yes, it is a real thing. Shout out to JTA. For those of y'all who, like, some of you already know this, I had a class that I was teaching for, I guess we did JTA about 4 or 5 months. So SS Cole, K Sparks, all my good people, love y'all in real life. And they manifested with me as well. So it's a real thing, y'all. So make sure you're setting your intentions. Okay. Even if we don't even have nothing coming up next week. Hopefully should be pretty chill. But we do have, I think, 4 planets that are in retrograde. So we got to keep that in mind always. Okay. Look, another JTA member. Shout out to my Leah Pooh. Thank you as well for subscribing. The crossroads is a way to open the roads to abundance. So that's about as much as I can say about that, right? It's opening the roads to abundance. And you can do like road opener baths and road opener floor washes and different kinds of things. So it's a way to open the roads to abundance. Okay. So you can read up on, y'all see him.
It was Blake's idea.
The child. He's so big, y'all. He's so big. I found some pictures of you earlier and you was little bitty. I'm gonna have to show them to you later. But anyway, that's it, y'all. That's it. So let's get started and see what is going on. Okay. Hello, everyone. All right, y'all. Let's go. Starting with angel numbers. All right, spirit guides, ancestors, angels, ascended masters of the highest and purest vibration and energy. What are we gonna be dealing with next week? Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Love. Some of y'all might got who got love in their life. Nashay, Leisha said, "Will I meet my life partner soon?" Manifested. Manifested. Thank you for the follow, Am Woods. Hey, Takia. I hope I said that right. Here we go, y'all. Angel numbers, because they said we got to come out the gate with them. Hello, Herdisha. I hope I said that right. Hey, child. Hey, girl. Hey. All right, here we go. Y'all, we 11-11. I hope y'all set intentions for that yesterday too, because that was such a even a more powerful day, should I say. Here we go. First angel number. What we gonna be seeing next week? Some kind of way, I knew that this card was coming out. I don't know how I knew, but I felt it before I even pulled it. Number 33. I am expanding. So Spirit and them keep on talking about this. That's crazy. Any positive changes or projects you are considering right now will be worth your while. Expect that your power to manifest and create will be heightened. So angel numbers coming through 333, 333, 33, 33. However you gonna see it, you're gonna be seeing a lot of you. Look, Nashay said she's already seeing it. Master number as well. That's actually my life path number too, y'all. So it's all about creativity and staying as positive as possible. Let me tell y'all something. This energy right now, y'all, is so I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I feel like I've been on an emotional roller coaster. Like 1 minute I'm good, but then it's like boom, something will just hit me, and then I'll be crying, and I'm like, why am I crying? Right? And I just like today, that happened today. And I just went and got in the tub and had to sit there and just cry for a second. And I was just, but it's life happening as well. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I feel like as we begin to expand and as we begin to grow, right? Things hit you a little different. That energy hit different. Okay. So just know that you're going to feel when you're uncomfortable, when you're ready to move and spirit is trying to push you in a certain direction. You can have these emotional spurts and outbursts. I'll say for real, like, where did this even come from? But deal with it, right? Just allow yourself to cry if you need to cry. Allow yourself to feel whatever's happening. So some of us are expanding in our emotions. Some of us are expanding physical, like, you know what I'm saying, with what we're doing, our creative projects, things like that. So just know that as you're manifesting and moving to new heights and into new seasons, it get a little rough, okay? So 333, first angel number. Second angel number is number 29. I am insightful. Okay, this says, hold on, let me see. You are highly intuitive and creative. Your mind thinks in pictures and you seem to draw information and ideas from out of the sky, period, from the ethers. A powerful drive to know the oneness of all things. So that's that tapped in number that breaks 29, of course, breaking down to the number 11. Okay. And that's it. They said, let's see what else we got. So you may be seeing those numbers all over the place in different places. Let's get some overall energy. And y'all know we're going to do overall energy. Then we'll go sign by sign and build upon each sign. Okay. Let's see what's happening. Let's see what's happening for us this week. Okay. What is the energy spirit? What do we need to know for this week? Challenges with this insightful, what they're saying is your intuition is going to be extremely important this week. Okay. You're going to need to pay. You're going to have to pay. We talked about feelings, and it's like, that's why your intuition is like a big part of us a lot of times, because what they're showing me is like, if you have a period, it's not depression, because just because you cry don't mean that you're depressed, but there may be some energy that you're holding on to, some sadness, some grief, that you need to process. So trust yourself when you're feeling these things. Okay. Don't beat yourself up about it as well. And we have been talking about, of course, as with this energy, this full moon, the eclipses, all of this energy, especially my Scorpios. Happy birthday to y'all. Love y'all. being really tapped in. You got to trust yourself. You're going to have to trust yourself. If you have to, some of you might have to make a decision insofar as going in a different direction, moving in a different path, right? Or like just tweaking and making adjustments to the current path that you're on. And it's not to say that you have to completely deviate, but you may have to just take a sidestep, is what they just said. I hope that made sense. Okay, take a sidestep. Thank y'all for the follows, y'all. Let's see what we got. All right, ancestor. What deck is this? I don't even know what this. I don't even remember what this is called. What do we need to know for this week? Spirit. Here we go. Connect, y'all. Okay, so we talked about I told y'all I went and got in the tub and just it's connect with water. So of course, water is emotions, as we were already talking about. Connecting with your emotions, connecting with your intuition, and allowing yourself to feel what you need to feel. Okay, water is emotions. It is how you deal. So some of y'all, told you, like the random outburst crying may happen. Some of you need to drink more water. Okay. You may, oh, look, water signs coming through as well. We just talked about Scorpio. And I want y'all to know, what is the word? Like, water is a great conductor. So sitting by water, meditating while you're in the tub, meditating while you're in the shower will be really helpful for you. Okay. So some of us like just tapping into your emotions, okay, so that they don't overwhelm you, if that makes sense. Okay. And make sure you're drinking enough water. If you're not, then step your water game up. Okay. Because I do feel some of y'all might be experiencing some emotions related to family members, because they are showing me like all the family members that are on here. So some of y'all might be dealing with some family situations this week that have you a little emotional, or have you in your feelings. What else, Spirit? Whole self health, natural therapies, balance. Look, as we're talking about water, so for some of y'all, they said we're going to get one more. So this week, y'all, drink more water, and some like eat something alive, eat some fruits and vegetables. And so we may need to be looking at our diet as well, because understand your diet can affect your energy as well. So make sure that you are eating healthier. Okay, make sure eat a salad. Okay, I love vegetables, so that don't really bother me. I'll eat vegetables before I eat anything else. So some of you need to look at your diet, and also realizing that your diet is affecting your energy, the things that you're consuming, and how that affects your energy as well, right? If you, like, we already know this, if it's like drugs and alcohol, those kind of things, they will make you sluggish. They'll make you feel heavy, unmotivated. Okay, so just be mindful of what you're consuming. If you're not a vegetable person, then go get a smoothie or something. Okay, hey Toya, like find a way to start incorporating some healthier habits into your diet. Okay, that's going to be important as well. Whole self-help, diet, exercise, and water. We have connect with water, whole self-help. So some of you, if you're not, this may be a week where you want to make sure that you're getting all your checkups and go to the doctor. Anything that you need to get done this week. If you hadn't been to the doctor, if you hadn't had your physical, I think I got to go get a mammogram. It's next month. Matter of fact, I have to go get a mammogram. So ladies, get your life in order. Get your mammograms if you're over 40. Okay. So make sure that you're taking care of yourself. And they're also giving me like the emotional balance. So some of you may, again, you may be a little more sensitive and emotional next week. So just be mindful of that as well. Okay. One more. Thank you, spirits. And then we're going to start with Aries. Okay. My lover is draining me, child. Look. Well, I'm not gonna say that, but that's something else. I actually saw a post on Facebook, and it was like, be mindful of people draining your energy, y'all, because that's something else that, like, energy vampires. Okay, so hopefully we don't have to deal with that. We're gonna see if it come up in the cards. But what's our last card? Come on, spirit. Look, I just was talking to y'all about setting intentions, and we have the begin writing now card. So get creative, create, express, inspire. Okay. Some of y'all, what that looks like, what is this? Hieroglyphs? I don't even know what that is. But he's writing he's inking something, penning something down on parchment paper, whatever kind of paper. Make sure y'all writing down the things that you want. And I would encourage all of you to look at the things that you want every single day. Every day you should be looking at the things that you want and that you're trying to bring into your life. Okay. If you're setting intentions, you should be writing them down and going over them every day. So start writing now. One of the best ways this week, what I feel is some of you, this is also contracts, of course, with him writing, but I do feel like just having a plan in place is going to help you this week. So create a diet plan, create, they just said a self-care routine. I don't know why they gave me that on that, but it's like, I don't know. Some of you maybe you like if maybe you are better if you have something to look at. So put some things on your schedule, like even if you have to put on there, write a salad. Okay. No, I don't mind sharing. This deck is Ancestor Spirit Oracle cards. That's the deck we're using first. Okay, so it's this one, Ancestor Spirit Oracle cards. I couldn't remember the name of it. Okay. All right, Aries, let's go. Oh man, they had said something else and I just forgot. Oh, they talked about contracts. I think I mentioned that. So some of you might be signing a contract this week. They just pointed out the 17th. I don't know why that number is important. That may be important for some of y'all, but all right, Aries, let's go. Is it an Aries in the house? Hello, rerun, repeat. What I want is forbidden Pisces and Sagittarius story. Why is it forbidden? You are welcome, dearest one. I have a whole treatment plan. Hey, let go. Nothing wrong with that. For others, y'all, they just said, okay, because what they just said was maybe some of y'all need to take some things off your calendar, right? Maybe you're like overbooking yourself, and it ain't nothing wrong with being booked and busy, okay? Because we want to be booked and busy, but what they're showing is just make sure that you're taking time out for yourself, is what they just said. So make sure you're penciling yourself into your schedule. Ayana, Aries in the house. Okay, here we go, Aries. Let's go. Y'all start us off good. See what we're going to be dealing with for this week. Okay, I want everybody to be creating and expanding, expanding on your creative ideas, projects, writing things down, y'all. This is the week to start getting serious. We almost done with the year. Okay, so it's time to get inspired. I want you inspiring yourself and continually telling yourself that you are expanding this week. Okay, trust your insight. Okay, see where you're going. Nope, they said go again. All right, Aries, let's go. Here we go. Here we go. What is going on for Aries this week? Start us off good. Aries. Okay, let me drink some tea real quick. Because what? All right, let's do it. All right, Aries, here we go. What is the energy for my Aries? Ooh, there it is. All right. Okay, well, 7 of Wands, we'll take it. Defend your beliefs and decisions. Stand your ground. Choose your battles wisely. So, Aries, this week I'm going to tell you to focus on protecting your peace, protecting your energy. Dang, didn't we just get done talking about like how you may have energy vampires and people that are draining you? And I just saw that post. So my Aries people, you may find yourself having to really just stand up and put some boundaries in place for yourself this week, okay? And don't be afraid to do that. Be confident is what they're saying in your decisions, and don't let anyone try to tell you what to do about you, how to live your life, or how to be for you is what they are showing. Okay. Some of y'all, they're giving me a little bit of justice energy, justice card on this begin writing now as well. So some of y'all, well, I feel like you may have to put something in writing in order to defend yourself. Lord, I hope y'all ain't out here getting into no troubles or anything. I hope, and I pray that you're not having to do anything like put restraining orders in place, but I will say, if you need to block someone in order to protect yourself, protect your peace, protect your energy, make sure that you are doing that. Okay, importante for you this week, Aries. Don't let nobody try to punk you. That's what I'm gonna say. Like, you don't have to be aggressive, but you can stand up for yourself and say what you mean and mean what you say this week. Okay, defend yourself whenever you feel like you have to. All right, you're not trying to make anyone agree with you. Look, I'm not even doing that yet. Or am I? How are we gonna do this? Seven of fire. Okay, let's get your clear. Oh yeah, yes I am. Clarity card. I was like, what? I almost thought they said go ahead and get all the cards. I was like, no, that ain't gonna work out. Okay, defend your beliefs. What are we defending ourselves against? Protecting yourself. The Seven of Wands can be a little pushy, y'all. It is a pushy card, so it can definitely um there's a difference between being aggressive and being just like being stern and standing on what you believe. So just mindful that you don't have to be forceful, but definitely standing up yourself. What are we defending? Oh, interference. Okay. Distractions are taking your attention away from important things. Don't give your time to things that are not serving your highest good. Drama is swirling around you. So look, Aries, y'all know how I feel about this. If someone did, okay, so some of y'all, I'm the interference card is giving a little bit of third party energy, but they're also showing me family. Remember, we talked about like maybe you're having some challenges, difficulties with family. Like you may have to stand up to your family members as well, because and defend your position against them. Say no to people who don't heed your advice and only want to complain. Get enough rest, meditate, stay focused, tighten your schedule. Come on, spirit, when we just talking about schedules, right? So make make sure that you have your schedule, like get your schedule together. Cut loose the bad habits. Come, Aries. So here we go. We just got done talking about make sure y'all definitely make sure that you're eating right, eating well. Okay. Make sure that you're drinking enough water. My Aries, I need you maybe to focus on that. Some of you may be, I don't know why they're giving me like you may be heavy into the gym or like going to the gym, but they also just said make sure that you're not overexerting yourself, get enough rest. Um, and don't try to remember with this coming up with the Seven of Wands. This is not about trying to make someone agree with you. Okay. So please keep that in mind because this, what this is talking about is like, so everybody is not going to heed your advice or listen to what you have to say or believe in what you have to say. And I want you to make sure that you're okay with that. Okay. All right, Taurus, let's go. What is going on for Taurus this week? And y'all know we'll get more messages as we build upon these cards. Let's do it. What's going on for Taurus this week? What is this? I hope y'all are, ooh, child, look, running interference. Who's interfering in y'all's business, Taurus? Here we go. Eight of Pentacles, the Eight of Earth. Skilled work is rewarded. Learning all there is to know about a topic, going back to school. So, of course, y'all, the Eight of Pentacles is my card of self-development, personal development, hard work, dedication. It is a card of like apprenticeship, apprentice, like working on a craft, building your skills. So my Tauruses, you may be very work focused this week, but I feel like there could be, you may have to do, oh, we talk, because this is coming up with the Seven of Wands behind it. So it's like, you may have to stand up for your work, your hard work. All right. Telling you, you better make sure that you're protecting what you have done because you don't owe anyone anything. I feel like my Tauruses, like you may have someone at work that's trying to keep you from being this could be at school as well. It could be it could be in a relationship, but I'm getting more work energy. All others of you, before I pull your clarity card, Taurus, they did just say, like, if you're supposed to be working, make sure that it's almost a lack of focus. So they wanted to make sure that you focus and release any distractions, y'all. People, let them go. Okay. Any distractions, anyone, there's interfering. Okay, we ain't got time. Let's see what this was clarifying. This Eight of Pentacles. What's the hard work, dedication? My Tauruses, you're working on yourselves this week. Okay, they just said promotion. Come on, reciprocation. A balance of give and take is vital to keeping any relationship, friendship, or connection healthy. All right. Set clear boundaries. This is an omen that attention is needed on the effort you are giving and receiving in your connections. So do not accept less than what you deserve. Don't let anyone ride your coattails. Don't be taken advantage of. So what we have gotten so far is, and we've been talking about this a lot, y'all, it's equal give and take. Some of you may be over giving. That came up in the love reading, like love and clarity reading last night. If you're over giving and people, and this could be work related specifically for my Tauruses, let's say that you're always the one that people come to. You're doing more than what you're supposed to do. This is a week where spirit is saying, it's time out for that. Okay. You have to make sure if this is work, make sure that you're being compensated. Okay. If they're not paying you what you're worth, then this may be a nod to start looking to find something that is going to be willing to invest in you and pay you what you're worth. Okay. Don't let anyone ride your coattails. Don't be taken advantage of. Seven of Wands again, y'all. So far we're getting kind of like a general energy of we not to be played, we not to be taken advantage of. Ain't nobody gonna run over us this week. Okay. Tauruses, focusing on equal give and take. I know I know some of you may be workaholics and you just this week you may you're gonna have to stand up and put your foot down and just say like, no, I'm not gonna be able to do it. I want my Tauruses learning the word no. I feel like y'all stubborn enough that y'all don't, and I love y'all. I love you, Taurus. I love you. Okay. But at the same time, I'm gonna say, like sometimes, okay, let me just say, Eight of Pentacles, Seven of Wands. Sometimes y'all a little too stubborn. Kizzle. So just be mindful of that. Okay. I am getting a need for a little bit of flexibility for some of my Tauruses out there. Like be flexible, be adaptable as things are happening for you. Okay. And make sure that you ain't doing too much, because that's the bottom line of that. We ain't got time, don't be doing too much. No, period, Miss J. No, period. All right, here we go. Gemini, let's go. Large and in charge. Gemini spirit. What is the energy this week for Gemini? Here we go, Gems. Let's go. Come on, spirit. New beginnings. So Geminis, new beginnings that are coming in. They're immediately bringing the Fool. That's what this is, y'all. The Dreamer, Archangel Metatron, a leap of faith. So this week, Gemini, some of you remember we talked about like going in a completely new path, like deviate or maybe having to take a sidestep. My Geminis this week, you may be faced with a new opportunity that is coming in, divinely guided. Don't be afraid to take a leap of faith. Okay. Follow your dreams, unexpected opportunities. So for some of my Geminis, I feel like it's just go time. It's time for you to move forward. Remember, we talked about expansion, and the Fool is expansion because it's stepping into something new opportunities. Okay. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Look, faith over fear. Take the leap. If you have an opportunity, because I feel like something is coming in that you worked for. Okay. With this Eight of Pentacles, like you've worked towards building a dream, completing a dream. Some of you might have completion that is coming in for you this week. Okay. Good job, Gemini. I love it. Skilled work is rewarded, and reciprocation just came back up again. So it's like you're gonna be taking on, you may be taking on an opportunity that requires you to elevate your skills, is what they just said. Like you may have to go back to school and get some certifications. Some of you may be working on that as well. Going back to school is coming through. Like there, you may have to learn. You're going to have to put in some work on whatever this new beginning is, this opportunity. Even if it's a relationship, you're going to have to be willing to do the work. But just know you manifested it. Okay. Create, express, inspire. What's the clarity card for Gemini? Dream big, Jim. We have coherence. Like attracts like. You are becoming coherent to the vibrations of others, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, and even physically. You are sharing the vibrations of others. So be selective with who you allow in your sphere. Okay. And there's more on this card. Protect yourself from toxicity. Remember, we talked about protecting your peace, protecting your energy. And we have the Seven of Wands that's already out here. So again, same kind of resounding theme that's coming through for Geminis. For others of you, I will say this right now. This you may need to keep, you may be excited, but this is a time for you to keep your dreams to yourself as you're building them, nurturing them. Protect yourself from toxicity. Thoughts and emotions can bleed through. Oh, we talked about how you have those emotional outbursts and things that come through. We are all interconnected. Energy is shared. So just be mindful this week, Geminis. You're stepping into new opportunities. Continue to encourage yourself and remind yourself that you have this. Okay. But some of my Geminis, I do feel you may have some doubts. It's like some of you are doubting that your hard work is going to pay off. And Spirit is saying, no, you're going to see evidence this week, whether it's internal, whether this is you working on yourself, whether this is in your job and your relationships. I feel like you're going to start to see things become more coherent or more cohesive, should I say, is what they're saying. Like, it's almost like the dots are clicked, but things are coming together, is what they just said. Like, things are starting to line up based upon what you are manifesting. Some of you based on intentions you've already set. Okay. That's beautiful. Some of y'all, yeah, like attracts like. They just said it's manifested. So I want you to not doubt this week. And you may have a direct connection with Archangel Metatron. So that's the homie. Okay. And the number 22 tends to come up for me when it's Archangel Metatron. Hi, honey. All right, Cancer, let's go. I don't know yet. Cancer, let's do it. What we got? Ooh, I don't like this card, but okay. Cancer, we have a 5 of Pentacles coming in for you this week. So remember, we just got done talk. 5 of Pentacles, y'all, is a card of self-worth. It's your confidence. It's how you feel about yourself. It's also a mindset card for me. Okay, so it's like Cancer. Remember, we just got done talking about like questioning before we pulled this, and we got this, even got the Fool card. It's like, don't question yourself. Don't question your path. And I know it's difficult because what they're showing me is like my Cancers may be dealing with the doubts, the lack of faith that things, some of you may really feel like you're in this 5 of Pentacles energy, and like maybe you're having financial difficulties, financial strain, feeling like your hard work and dedication is not going to pay off. And so just be mindful of trying to stay as positive as possible. And especially remember, we talked about on this I am expanding card, like when you're getting ready to go into the next level, that's when you start to really question and doubt, and things get hard, and it's like a chokehold, right? That can happen sometimes. So this week, if you do face any challenges, Spirit is asking you to remember the long game, remember the end goal. Okay, fear surrounding money, the wisdom to accept help from others, uncertain self-employment. Okay, so again, if you have been working very hard towards your dreams, Cancer, and you're feeling like things are not progressing and moving forward the way that you want, remember I said there may be a tweak and adjustment. There may be a way that you can not give up on what you're doing, but simply making some adjustments. Maybe you're not playing big enough. Maybe you're not, it's like imagine and see yourself expanding beyond what you're currently thinking. This week I want my Cancers focusing on, we don't want a 10 of Pentacles. Okay, I mean a 5 of Pentacles. We want a 10 of Pentacles. So make sure that you are make sure, look, she in there, she mad. Make sure that you are staying as like keeping your mind positive. We don't want to, because we're not in this 5 of Pentacles energy. There's always a way to come out of this. Yes, it may require a little more effort, a little brainstorming is what's coming through, but this is a mindset thing for my Cancers. I want y'all to stay out of this 5 of Pentacles energy. Okay, what's clarifying this? Because this is self-worth, and if somebody don't value you, child, you better tell them going on now. Because this is a card of self-confidence. Someone may have knocked my Cancer's confidence and told them maybe your dream. I'm telling y'all, and this could be family. This could be your close friends. I don't care who it is, but somebody may have come in, and y'all, let me tell you something. When you're already in a place where you're feeling like things are not going the way that you want them to, or you don't have enough, one person can come in and say something, and it will get in your head, and it will be on replay, and you will think that it is not, like you'll start to believe it. Okay, so be mindful of that, y'all. Be mindful of that, because what they just said, like everyone doesn't have the courage to even try to bet on themselves. So don't let one person, there may be some criticism or something that comes in, oh, thank you, Spirit, and knocks your confidence and makes you feel some type of way. And I want you to know that whatever anyone says, it's not true, because I feel like that could be something that comes in, because you can see your dream, you know that you can be successful, but sometimes, y'all, you will have one person or one comment or one something that will come in and just make you feel like, am I doing the right thing, and start questioning yourself. Okay. You got this, Cancer. That's anybody. Come on, resolution. Told y'all there's always an answer. There's always an answer to the problem. And this, if this is a mindset thing, Cancers, I want y'all screaming affirmations to the top of your lungs. Thank you, Victoria, for subscribing. Hey, y'all, to everyone I hadn't talked to already. This is an, come on, spirit. This is an omen that all your worries are being put to rest. Told you, resolution and peace is finally coming. You have been through a difficult challenge and will finally have the answers you've been seeking. This is an omen that all conflicts are over. The best possible outcome will happen for your benefit. Release expectations. Okay. So I'm telling you, if you answers are coming, help is on the way, is what they just said. Like, help is on the way. But it's almost like they just said, when we talked about tapping in with our emotions, y'all may be the ones that need to go sit by some water. I know it's a little chilly outside, but y'all might need to be the ones that need to go sit by some water or something, and really like, listen to yourself and get your mind right. Okay, that's what I will say, Cancers. The answers are coming. You're gonna find the answer. It's almost like, for some of y'all, I feel like the answer is right in front of you, and you're thinking, you're thinking that you're gonna have to make this complete change, and it's like, nah, maybe you just need to start paying attention. Let's say, like, this is in, if this is, let's say this is, if you have a creative project that you're working on. I feel like some of you need to start paying attention to, like, trends and patterns, if that makes sense, like, regarding business, and also doing research about your business and paying attention to what like things that can, how do I guess I said that right, like paying attention to the details. Let's say you have a YouTube channel, right? So paying attention to, like, the metrics and how thumbnails are doing, and how posting at different times, things like that is going to be important though. Okay. um let's go. How do you expand your creativity? Start trying stuff, start creating stuff. It don't matter what it is. Go color, go color, go read a book, go paint, go do something that you like to do. If you're going to start doing fun things, right? If you just go start trying stuff, throwing stuff at the wall, do stuff that you always said, oh, I would like to try that. Go try it and see what happens. And then when you try one thing, a lot of times you'll find that it will lead to further inspiration, if that helps. Okay. Come on, Leo. Let's do it. All right. Shout out to my moderators. I appreciate y'all. Let's go, Leo in the house. Leos might be having some resolutions. I feel like, Cancer, don't worry about these money problems. You're going to have assistance. I will tell you, make sure that you are praying about it, making sure that you're setting intentions, making sure that you are telling yourself every day, whatever work you have to do, y'all, because you know how it go. You can't just go. No, money ain't just gonna fall in your lap. All of us have to do the work. I don't care who it is. You got to do the work, whether it's 9 to 5, whether you are an entrepreneur. We all got to do the work. Okay, Spirit will meet you halfway, but you got to be willing to do the work. Okay, you can pull yourself out of any situation, and sometimes you may have to do. They just said some things that you don't like to do. Okay. So you got to do what you got to do. Use all of your talents. Okay. No, Pisces is at the very end, child. We just on Leo. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Yes, Capricorn will be at the end when I get to the end of the zodiac. Okay. All right, Leo. Here we go. Leo, how you showing up? Y'all know I'm representing Team Leo. Here we go. Ooh. The Hierophant. We have the Hierophant coming in for Leo. Okay. Traditional viewpoints or methods, spiritual organizations, seek out mentors and like-minded friends. Okay. So
stop, Shadow.
huh.
Sorry.
Well, move her because you throwing me off a little bit. Okay. The Hierophant, right? This is organization. Some of you can work in healthcare. Leo, I feel like you're standing out, you're shining, you're showing up. Like, that's what Spirit is asking you to do as well. There's also a level of meditation coming through on this Hierophant as well. So make sure that y'all are doing that. I feel like this week, my Leos, people really want to hear what you have to say, hear your viewpoint on things, and how you deal with situations, how you process things. I do feel like there's a lot of divine connection that's coming in for you. This is also a card of marriage. So some of y'all might be tying the knot or elevating in your relationships. Archangel Sandalphon is coming through for y'all. I'm not familiar with Archangel Sandalphon, so you'll have to look. Well, actually, I am. Him and Archangel Metatron were the only two angels that were actually like have been human before. So that's crazy because we have Metatron that's over here as well. Messenger to I'm hearing they just said your prayers being answered. Okay, so my Leos, maybe there's something that you've been in prayer about. Maybe there's something that you have been a little worried about as well. My Leos could also be feeling a financial pinch, a financial crunch. Like maybe you're worried about your finances because we do have 2 5s back to back. So I do feel like there's a change that could be coming in for my Leos as well with your finances if you felt like you're in your desert season. And understand it's a real thing, y'all, being in your desert season. So I feel like my Leos have been a little worried about your finances. Of course, this is also the number 5 is 5th house energy. That's Leo energy. So it's like maybe my Leos, okay. So y'all might need to practice instead of focusing on what's wrong. I need my Leos this week focusing on what's right. Okay. Have some fun. Do some things that you like to do in order to take your mind off of what you're worried about. Because there's definitely worry coming through on this 5 of Pentacles. So Spirit is asking you this week, you may need to tap more into your spiritual practices as well, like really your meditation and your affirmations and writing your intentions if you hadn't been doing that, okay? Because I feel like it's almost like y'all know how when you when you focus on no self-fulfilling prophecies. That's thank y'all because y'all know I be forgetting them words, okay? Take your mind off of what it is that you're focused on. And I feel like that's when you're going to get the clarity that you're looking for. Okay. And also not afraid to try different things, Leo. Step outside your comfort zone. Okay. Where for everyone, how can, like, if you're trying to, let's say if this is even in a relationship, we don't have a lot of love energy or any of that coming through yet, but I feel like for my Leos, it's like they just said practice the art of detachment. Okay, detachment. All right, let's see what's the clarity card for Leo. Okay, remember resolution is coming. All right, I don't care, and that's for everyone. There are answers, and some of you may need to get still and thank you, Spirit, in order to really receive them and listen to yourself. Okay, you may be focusing too much on worry and not focusing enough on like telling yourself the positive things to get you through any difficulties. Come on, Spirit. We have revision as the clarity card coming in for Leo. It's time to review, renew, and take a second look at your circumstances. I told you. Revision is needed for your situation. You don't have all the facts or information. Dot every I and cross every T. Don't rush the process because mistakes can be made. Changes now will save time and energy later on. Okay. So as we just got done talking about, like, take your mind off of it. How can some of y'all might just need to, like we talked about, taking a break, sit down, relax, okay? So that you can renew your energy and feel better. Okay, you got to feel better, y'all. One thing for certain, 2 things for sure. You got to be in a certain level, certain energy in order to manifest, y'all. You got to, if you are not vibrating high, more than likely what you're asking for is not going to come through. Okay, we want to try to stay in and it's also, they just said divine timing. Things are gonna happen when they're supposed to happen. It ain't nothing we can do to change that, y'all. It's just, it is what it is. So they are asking for some patience as well. Why I feel like this retrograde energy, Lord. They also said for y'all, Leo, as well, limit your distractions. As they said, you got work to do. Okay. You got work to do. All right. So limit your distractions. But for my Leos and my Cancers, actually, I really feel like this is more like it's more in your mind. Okay. So answers are coming. So again, we talked about that as well. Like maybe with this revision card, maybe to and cancers as well, maybe needing to tweak, adjust, make small adjustments. This is not huge things, but how can you expand? How can you go bigger? It's like go hard or go home energy this week, Leo. Go hard or go home. Like, don't be afraid. I don't know, it shouldn't be a Leo out there that is afraid to put themselves out there or go bigger or put yourself on display. If you're a business owner, child, you should be getting on folks' nerves with your advertising, with your videos, with your posts, with your everything. Don't worry about that. Anyone, you should be if, especially if you're a business owner, market your brand, market yourself, market your business. Okay. All right, Virgo, let's go. I hope that was. And you may have some people that are going to come in and help encourage that as well. What we got, Virgo? Come on, spirit. Look, told y'all somebody going to be tying the knot, getting married. This coming up next to the Hierophant. We have the Four of Wands that's coming in for Virgo. I just get a lot of happiness. I feel like my Virgos, that 1111 portal coming up on this card, right? I feel like my Virgos this week, your goal is to like just stay happy. I feel like that even 1111, some of you may have set intentions yesterday to have more happiness in your life. And again, we talked about prayers being answered and like message received is what they also just said. So it is because I feel like my Virgos are focusing on happiness. And I want everyone doing this anyway. Contentment, peace, and abundance, a happy home life, the successful completion of a project. So I just got from my Virgos, some of you, if you with this completion of a project, remember we talked about contracts. I feel like some of you may have an idea or someone may, like they said, pick up, but it's like, so you may be scouted for lack of a, I guess that's the word that they showing me, like scouted. Someone, y'all may be the one signing the contract. Something that's coming in that's going to make you very happy this week. It could be love as well. Could be with a Taurus because we do have the Hierophant card out here. So some of you, something's coming in for my Virgos this week. Look, and this revision card, yeah, you focused on happiness this week, Virgo. Okay, a happy home life, marriage, commitment coming through on this Four of Wands, celebration. Okay, so you may definitely have something that you are going to celebrate. Child, I ain't never noticed what was in this. This, I don't know if it's a dragon or what, and I don't know if y'all can see it, but there is something. It's like finding your power. Okay, finding the power and strength that you have, like finding the power of positivity. Thank you, Spirit. The power of positivity is going to be extremely important for my Virgos this week. What is, and maybe that for some of my Virgos, that was what was needed for y'all. Like, remember we talked about on the Five of Pentacles, like sometimes people can make us question our value, our worth. And I feel like Virgo said, nah, I'm not letting you do that. Okay. So I do feel like you focusing on your happiness is what's bringing in this abundance for you this week. Okay. What is the clarity card for Virgo? Sovereignty, the ultimate power. Told you, the ultimate power and control of your life rests within your authority, period. Trust in your ability to govern your own path. This is also an omen that there may be a battle for power and control over the home, relationship, or workplace. Okay. And I look, Virgo said, ain't nobody bossing me, period. Okay. Rules, policies, traditions, and methods are in question. Too much or too little authority leads to imbalance. I feel like Virgo's taking their power back. Okay. Some of y'all may have been like, y'all may be working in an organization because the Hierophant coming up. Y'all may be working in an organization where you're capped and you're not happy. So some of you, and you're not happy in the place that you're working. So I feel like what you're doing is realizing like your talents can be better used elsewhere. Y'all are definitely leaning towards, if it don't make me happy, I don't have the time. Okay. If it doesn't make me happy, I don't have the time. Others of you, insofar as relationships, because that's coming through on this, you may be, and we talked about this yesterday, you may have some power struggles with the person that you this doesn't have to be, oh, family came back, but for Virgos, it's actually given like relationships. So you may be, I don't know, someone may want to have too much control and authority over you. And I just don't feel like you're with that anymore. Like, it's almost like I hate to say that. Well, it is what it is. Like, child, somebody had y'all on a leash or something. Like, they're trying to, maybe some of y'all are dealing with someone who's very controlling. I don't know how I feel about it. Okay. Um, Yeah, like someone, I feel like y'all are saying no, it's time out for that. Maybe y'all put up some boundaries already. And if you didn't, I feel like you will be this week. Maybe that's something that you've been praying about. We talked about like answers and messages and answers heard. Um, it's like Virgo, y'all are walking your own path this week. And again, power of positivity. Even if you have a difficult or child or dealing, even in your relationship, like I will say that your person needs to understand that you are sovereign. You are a person all to yourself, and they really don't have any control over you. And I feel like if some of you speak up and say that, remember with this 7 of Wands that showed up in for Aries, it's like speaking up for yourself, not being a pushover, is going to be beneficial for you. Okay. She's Cleo, you have the power. Modern day Miss Cleo. Let's go, Libra. A modern day Miss Cleo. Y'all don't even know how old I was in Miss Cleo. I remember the name, but y'all ain't know nothing about Miss Cleo. Let's go, Libra. That's funny. I'm gonna have to look up and Google her. Just call me Miss Cleo. I'm saying. Here we go, Libra. What we got? Come on, Libra with the Ace of Cups. The happiness and love is overflowing. So look, y'all, we got units, we got the Hierophant, we got the 4 of Wands, and we have the Ace of Cups. So my Libras, there could definitely be some love coming into your life if you are looking for love. Okay. You may have a love connection that will lead to marriage and commitment for you. If you're not looking for love, of course, this is about self-love, loving yourself. Okay, and your love for yourself overflowing. Falling in love or the resurgence of a relationship. Y'all might, oh, they just said this. Y'all might have someone come back from the past. It could be somebody that y'all may have, maybe you felt like you were supposed to marry this person or they felt like they were supposed to marry you. Either way, I do feel like there could be a love connection coming in. Spiritual growth and enhanced intuition. We talked about that as well. So y'all, I feel like my Libras are very in touch with like your emotions this week. Remember, we talked about connect with water. I feel like that's going to be you're a little sensitive, but I feel like my Libras are doing the things that you love. Okay. And I feel like there's some fulfillment that's coming in. There may be a manifestation that's coming in for you that's going to make you extremely happy. And they also said just make sure that you're celebrating it. Okay. Because it's almost like the growth, especially even with the Hierophant, it's like the growth that is happening for my Libras is something to celebrate. Maybe some of you were a little guarded, like emotionally unavailable. And I feel like maybe you've done some work on your heart chakra, or either you can work on doing that this week. Okay. Because you've it's all they're giving me a sense of accomplishment and overcoming and really falling in love with yourself is what I'm hearing. So congratulate yourselves, Libra. I do feel like there's something very heartwarming that is coming in for you. We love an Ace of Cups. So if you're looking for love, it could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Okay, let's see. What is this Ace of Cups about? What are you falling in love? Who you're falling in love with? Y'all. So the way the week is looking, I'm just telling y'all because we build upon each one of these cards, y'all. Even if as of today, or let's say it's tomorrow, even if your week starts off a little challenging, it does look like it's trending into a better, it's trending in a better direction as we progress through the week. Okay, so far so good. We love it. Let's go. Moderation. All things in moderation. This is an omen that you or someone around you may be overdoing it. Oh, we talked about that. Why did they just say it's someone very doting? Some of y'all might have someone that is going to be like doting and pouring affection into you. This could represent overindulgence, vanity, or imbalance. This brings attention to traits of narcissism, substance abuse, intensity, lack of discipline. Healthier habits are needed. So I feel like, honestly, I feel like my Libras, that may be something that you have already started to work on. And if not, then this card is coming through to say, ooh, okay, this is not medical advice, but paying attention to heart health. And also because we have the whole self-help card and the moderation, y'all may be the ones that, again, just like, I don't know who it was we talked about down here, like pay attention to your diet, make sure you're eating well. Because y'all need a salad or something, okay? All things in moderation, even people, okay? No impulsive behavior. But I feel like y'all have already accomplished. I feel like some of y'all, most of my Libras have already gone through this. And now some of y'all may have had to cut back. You may have had to like release some things. Could be some things that you thought that you loved and then realize once you let them go, you were a lot happier without those things, whatever that is for you. If it's a person, it could be a person, place, or thing. Some of you just finding your happiness after releasing some things. Okay, this could be a marriage for some of y'all, finding your freedom, like finding freedom in loving yourself. I hope that makes sense. That's what they just said. Okay, like, and they also just said for some of, and this is not just, this is for everyone, for some of y'all it's almost like the unexpected love, or there could be conversation as well. So be mindful. You may have just some really good conversation this week and get to spend some time with some people that you truly love, if that makes sense. Okay, let's go, Scorpio. Let's go. Oh, and they also are talking about intuition as well. So I want you definitely, Libra, listening to your intuition, trusting yourself this week. Okay, that's going to be important, and only doing the things that make you happy. We're not focusing on anyone else's happiness and what fulfills other people this week. I want my Libras focusing on what makes you happy. Okay, this is a self-care, self-love week for y'all. I will say that. Okay, and also, as always, mindful of where you pouring your tea, time, effort, and energy. Okay, all right, Scorp, let's do it. Oh, let's do it. Happiness. Happiness, happiness. Here we go. Come on, Scorp, with the magician that's coming in, y'all. This is manifestation at its finest. Okay, we talked about creativity. The magician is like bringing, first thing they're showing me, Scorpio, is your ability this week to bring your ideas and thoughts into existence, like really grounding those things. Remember, we talked about manifesting and writing things down. And I feel like my Scorpios, your power to create this week is extremely strong. We're in y'all season, so this is also a time for you to release and rebuild, and it's almost like rebranding yourself into who you are meant to be for this next season and cycle in your life. You are ready. You have the resources or the ability to manifest them. Life is magical. And we talked about that the other day. Like you are the magic. So I feel like, well, once again, and it's a whole different reading, I do feel like my Scorpios, you are probably the most creative this week. And they're also saying like you have the ability for your thoughts to manifest quickly. Okay, so please be mindful of your emotions and what, like, staying, again, keep yourself in the energy of manifestation, keep yourself in an energy of creating, knowing that you have everything you need to create the life you deserve and desire. Okay, what do we have? What do we have? You are ready. Some of my Scorpios, let me just say this. We're going back to the full energy. It is time for some of y'all to take a leap of faith. Y'all playing too small. And spirit is like, no. And I feel like what's happening is maybe you took some time to have to build your confidence, build your courage, in order to step into a new path and do something different for yourself. But I feel like you're ready. Okay, so let's go. Okay, it's time to get there. Okay, what you gonna do to make it happen? Create it, bring it into existence, Scorpio, this week. All right, you may have an opportunity to do that. Some of you, again, manifesting a love partnership. Okay, let's see what the magician is clarified by. What is the clarity card for Scorpio? INDE, independence. Okay, don't be afraid to do things on your own. Don't be afraid to step out on faith by yourself if need be, Scorpio. You have everything you need. Before I read what's on this card, you have everything you need. Some of my Scorpios, maybe you could have been possibly trying to, they just said, appease everyone else with the way you were trying to do things. And I feel like my Scorpios are realizing that it's not other people's opinions who matter. It's yours, and it's your vision. It's what you see for yourself, and it's how you see yourself moving forward. Okay. So you may have had to like break away from a crowd in order to really listen to yourself and really, they're showing, what is the, what y'all just said, like creative something, like to really be creative and really be inspired and really do what you want to do. You may have had to release some people. Let's see. Healthy independence is needed at this time. You are meant to thrive by your own efforts in partnership with the help and offerings from others. This can also be an omen to remain independent of drama. 2 times drama has come up. So that's why I felt the disconnect card. Like maybe y'all had to disconnect a little bit. And we talk about distractions, right? Like sometimes y'all, even if you love someone, you can love them to the moon and back. But sometimes you have to real, because my Scorpios, I feel like you're very tapped in, and a lot of you are very empathic. So it's almost like separating yourself so that you can know what's you and what's somebody else. Okay. Don't get involved in other people's situations. Go solo, abandon fear, make your dreams a reality. Come on, spirit. And don't get held back. Told y'all it's time to ground your like bring it down, bring dreams to reality. Okay. It's not to dreams to reality. The thoughts that you're having, the ideas that you're having, bring them down to earth. Bring them down to earth. You have the ability. And again, don't be afraid to do things on your own this week, Scorpio. That may actually be required. And although teamwork makes the dream work, and it does, at times we still may have to walk the road alone, walk the path alone, so that we make sure we're staying true to what is best for us, if that makes sense. Okay, Scorp. So you're the magician this week. And I don't remember what reading y'all we showed, but somebody like you are the magic. Okay. I think that was Tuesday's reading. As a matter of fact, like we showed up as the magician in there. So it's like, know the magic that you possess and don't be afraid to wield it. Okay. Don't be afraid to do it. Don't be afraid to do it big either. Okay. All right, Sag, let's go. Archangel Raziel coming through if you want to look up that Archangel as well. What is going on for Sagittarius this week, Spirit? Okay, Sag, because what? I'm the Empress. Y'all know this is one of my very favorite cards in the deck. So I feel like my Sagittarius people, oh, we bossing up this week. Oh, we the Empress this week then. Okay, show up. Abundance. Okay, Sag. So you are manifesting. Let me just tell y'all. The Empress is also a card of manifestation. Okay. So I want my Sagittarius all week. I want you to be abundant. I want you walking in your manifestation abilities with this coming up next to the Magician. Okay. So my Sagittarius people, child, y'all sitting pretty this week. Lavish abundance. So you may see reap the rewards of the seeds that you sown, is what they're showing me. Give birth to your dreams. Now, this is coming up right behind Scorpio. So look, y'all, everyone, I want you to make sure that you are living in this energy. Again, the creative energy, the abundant energy, telling yourself you're abundant. Some of my Sagittarius people, what they just said is go out. Some of y'all have aspirations, they said, of being famous, or it's like of having certain things. Maybe you want a mansion. Maybe you want like this real fancy house, right? So Spirit is saying, well, put yourself in the energy of that. Go set up a I don't know what it's called, like a viewing of a house, or with a real estate agent of a house that you feel like you can't afford. All of us can do this. Okay. This is not specific to Sag, but it's like putting yourself in the energy of abundance this week is going to be very beneficial for you. Nurture yourself and others, give birth to your dreams. It's literally, they want you to embrace the Empress energy, which is abundance, which is manifestation, which is confidence. This is also a mother, like the ultimate mother card. So some of you may feel the need to like nurture some people, but I want you to just make sure you're nurturing yourself. Okay. Nurturing your dreams and things. Ooh, y'all know Archangel Gabriel coming through on that. Okay. And of course I'm familiar with him. Open yourself, open your heart. You can work with Archangel Gabriel this week and ask this Archangel to open you. And before I read, y'all, I actually light a candle for Archangel Gabriel to open me up to Remove me so that I may speak the words to y'all that elevate, empower, uplift, and encourage you. Okay. So just make sure it's like you can work with Archangel Gabriel in order to stay in the Empress energy, if that makes sense. Yeah, and they just said mother and again. So some of y'all may just be feeling like you may be the mother hen, is what. Now I'm gonna say this because they just brought it up on the Independence card. Just make sure, I know that you may be nurturing, but again, I'm just going to keep it simple. Just make sure that you're nurturing yourself as much as you're nurturing other people. Take care of yourself this week, okay? Because the Empress, she sits pretty, baby. She sits pretty on her throne. Okay, here we go. Trusted ally. Your person has your back. You can trust what they say to you and about you when you're not present. Period. We love a trustworthy person, right? Because now, what? Before I read the rest of what's on here, they did just say, like, not check your circle, but just it's like being mindful, almost like, okay, thank y'all. That was a better way to say that. So it's like be mindful in conversations that you can't tell people everything if that's what you're doing. Okay. K Spark said always nurture. Hello, honey bunnies. This is someone you can tell. Oh, some of y'all have a trusted ally that's coming in. This is someone you can tell everything to and trust that they will keep your secret safe. You can be yourself. This is someone. Oh, why I feel like y'all gonna be treated like princes and princesses, queens and kings and things. Like someone is really devoted to y'all. This is someone who will celebrate your victories and comfort you in your moments of loss. Okay. So for whatever reason I do on this Empress energy, I'm getting Emperor energy coming through for y'all. So y'all may already be in this connection, but I do feel like someone really coming in wanting to support and take care of you, Sag. I love it. Okay. And I want y'all to be, oh, come on now. Listen, K Sparks, make sure my Sagittarius people that y'all are accepting help, okay? Because sometimes I know my fire signs can be a little stubborn and you want to try to do everything yourself, but you're not always supposed to do everything by yourself, okay? Just saying. So I'm just saying, I want y'all to be in receiving mode. The Empress allows people to take care of her. Male or female is not gender specific. This is about the energy. All right. Let yourself be taken care of sometimes. I know that's what we talked about, this nurturing card, y'all. Yes, I know you the ultimate mother, but I want you to make sure that you letting yourself be taken care of. Child, K Sparks, I'm not gonna play with you. See what I be talking about? Come on, Capricorn. What we got going on for my caps? Child, look. I swear I think Leo got the Hierophant card. Why did they bring me back to this? Wise counselor, they just said. Anyway, Capricorn, let's see what you got. Okay, we got a King of Cups, trustworthy, compassionate. Told y'all, see, I just told, well, it ain't the Emperor, but told y'all someone want to come in and nurture y'all. Okay, open your heart and mind to those around you. Told you, let yourself be taken care of. A lot of y'all have Capricorn, you may have a water sign coming in as well that really wants to nurture you. Very sensitive, trustworthy. Oh, look, didn't we talk about this? So my Capricorns may have someone coming in as well, right? Because this is coming up behind this trusted, or in right next to this trusted ally card. Some charity work. So Cap, I feel like you are the King of Cups is intuition. It's about someone who's compassionate and nurturing again, as we just talked about on the Empress, very intuitive. I just got telepathy on this as well, right? So it's like a heartfelt connection. I feel like maybe coming in for my Capricorns. For some of you, if you're looking for and it doesn't have to be a love, like it doesn't have to be romance. This could actually just be someone who's a really good person. So you may just meet someone and begin to develop a relationship with someone who's just a really good person. So mindful of that. For others of you, if you're not meeting someone, I do feel like this is you being in control of your emotions. Remember, we talked about earlier having those sensitive moments where you are crying and 1 minute and like ups and downs. So I do feel like my Capricorns may be a little more sensitive this week as well. So just make sure that you're taking time out to process what you are feeling. Empathic is coming through as well. So I want you to make sure that you are finding a way. If you are an empath as a Capricorn, I mean, that's fine, but it's just like, make sure that you are not taking on too much. And I'm getting more of other people's emotions, if that makes sense. Like, make sure you're not taking on other people, like too much of other people's emotions. Okay. Open your heart and mind. So y'all, when they brought me back to the Ace of Cups on this as well. So make sure that you are nurturing yourself. Okay. Listening to yourself. Thank you. Here we go. What's the clarity card? Uh-oh. Look, and I was just getting ready to say, and I didn't say it. And I said something about when we talked about like heart health and working and making sure that you, again, not medical advice, but just make sure that you are focusing in. I feel like you're going to be very sensitive. So your heart, you may feel a little vulnerable as well, is what they just said. So you have the poor health card coming out with this Capricorn. Your guides and spirit are bringing your attention to your health. There are signs of neglect, abuse, and addictive habits. This is an omen that your health needs improvement. Take time for meditation and restful sleep. Avoid bad influences. Thank you. I'm telling you, that's what I was getting on this card. Is like, you may be taking on, because you're very, you can be very, you could be, you're, okay. Wait, let me back up. Look, Capricorns, you're not the most sensitive person. Okay. You're not the most sensitive person. Like my Capricorns, you don't really show your emotions, but I feel like you may be a little more vulnerable this week, if that makes sense. So just trust that, okay? Because I feel like spirit is calling your emotions to your attention. It's almost like, I know you know, we have the practical mind and we just want to work and we want everything to be a certain way. But I will say for my Capricorns, like this week, your attention is being drawn to your emotions and the most sensitive parts of yourself, okay? Your mind, body, and soul deserve the best. And remember, we talked, and I just said, like, make sure that you're not taking on too much of anyone else's emotions, or stress. Again, or stress. Because on this, they're giving me the 10 of Wands on this. So I feel like people depend on you. And so you get a little overwhelmed, or that's the taking on too much. Y'all could be down here with the 8 of Pentacles with Taurus as well, like taking on too much, trying to do too much until you deplete yourself. So this is not a week to do that. They're really wanting you to focus on rest and receiving is the first thing they just said, and allowing yourself to take a time out. Because they're really, I'm getting more stress on this than anything else. So just make sure that you, and some of y'all trying to throw yourself into work, and that's not the answer. Okay. It's almost like you'll try to work in order to not deal with what you feel, and spirit is saying, no, not this week. Okay. So don't take on too much of anyone else, because that's what they're giving me on this. And people trust you. People depend on you with this trusted ally card coming up as well. So, and I understand that, but just mindful that you're not taking on too much. Okay, Cab? And of course, come on, spirit. Didn't I tell y'all to go to the doctor, get your checkups, do the things you need to do? Okay. My Capricorns, make sure this is importante. Because again, I feel like some of y'all, you may work and put things on the back burner that maybe you have been neglecting, and it could be your health. Some of you, come on, spirit. We talked about y'all coming back up too with the diet, exercise, making sure you're drinking enough water. Okay. So mindful of what you're taking in, Capricorn. All things in moderation also coming back as well. Okay. All right. That was it on that. Okay. Here we go. Aquarius. Let's go. All right. Y'all better make your appointments. Go to the doctor. Okay. Like, seek out any help that you need, whether this is physical, whatever your ailments are, whatever your symptoms are. I feel, Capricorn, don't be ignoring stuff. You can't sweep stuff under the rug. Okay. So make sure that you are taking care of yourself. Okay. That's important. And I'm specifically getting like emotionally on this, because I know Cap, you may cry for like 2.7 seconds. You might have one tear. So Just be mindful, okay? I worked to avoid things today. Child, I'm not gonna play. Come on, Aquarius, I'm telling you. All right, y'all. Well, who is the Emperor? Sagittarius. So we got a match. Okay, I told you they gave me Emperor energy. So Aquarius, y'all have the Emperor that is coming in. Archangel Michael, that's the homie. Organization and logic, structure and discipline, leadership. Okay, so first things first, this is you becoming the authority in your life. Though the Emperor is all about structure, discipline. So my Sagittarius people, wherever you've been falling off, there's something that you're supposed to be doing that you haven't been doing. Okay, so this is about getting back into order, like getting back into routine is the first thing they just said. And they brought this in on the poor health. It's like overexertion is what they didn't really even give me that word on Capricorn, but it's almost like overexertion. I feel like my Aquarius people, you need to get organized this week. Okay. Y'all are the ones, they bringing back the calendar issue again. It's like, make sure that you are, it's almost like you need to look at how you're spending your time. Ooh, they said where you're spending your time. Where you're spending your time. Some of y'all, I'm just saying, look, I received it's almost like, okay, some of y'all are getting ready to step up. Like you may already be in leadership. So it's like you're getting ready to have more responsibility put on you. So your schedule, your calendar is going to be super important this week. So take away the stuff that you know is not needed. Look at how you're organizing your time so that you can be more time efficient, is what they're saying. Structure and discipline are going to be very helpful for you this week. So again, y'all, get into routines, creating routines, being consistent with your routine. So because they're kind of giving me like a fly by the seat of my pants kind of energy for y'all. So yeah, get some order in your life. Okay. Archangel Michael also coming through with the protection on this. Thank you. What's clarity card? Okay, thank y'all. I'm innocent. We have innocence that is coming in, period, and is. Time is money. Whomever is in question, the answer is clear. They are innocent. This is also an omen of future circumstances involving conflict. Some mistakes are unintentional. Sometimes harm or damage is done unintentionally. An important person is involved. The pursuit of justice, and that's Emperor energy, the pursuit of justice will help reveal the truth of a situation. So, they just started singing "Liar, Liar, Pants on Fire" in my head. That's the crazy thing. "Liar, liar, pants on fire" in my head. So they're giving me revelation energy on this innocence, y'all. They just said like the truth will be known. Y'all might find out about someone, like you finding out the truth about someone, or oh, and for some of y'all, you may have wrongly accused someone. And you're going to have to apologize because you may have accused someone of doing something to you and it actually wasn't them. So be the bigger person and make sure if you need to apologize that you do that. This could be at work as well. Like maybe your boss, I don't know, maybe your boss is like not fair to you, for so is what they kind of just said. And it may be impacting you and making you do less of a good job, if that makes sense. So I feel like some of you, I don't know, maybe you need to speak to someone above, because I do feel like you may need to speak to someone above your boss, especially if you have concerns. Okay. So I don't know. And then whoever y'all lying to or lying about, or maybe, child, look, they just said stop lying to yourself. Lord, I'm not gonna play with y'all. Stop lying to yourself. You can't lie to yourself. You're the only person you can't lie to. Hey, Pichu. All right. All right, Pisces, take us out, and then we're gonna get the final words of guidance. Child, I'm not gonna play with you, Aaliyah. I'm not. I'm done. I'll be forgetting that you in this Aquarius category. My goodness. Here we go. Pisces, take us out good. Here we go. We have the Two of Pentacles. So my Pisces got a little work hard, play hard energy coming through, a little balance. So towards the end of this reading, and for y'all as well, it's almost like this it's all work and no play. So Pisces, y'all may be doing that as well. Have some fun, okay? Too much going on at once. The Two of Pentacles is about having too many things that you're juggling, too many balls in the air, however you want to say that. So my Pisces, this week you're being urged to see what can you release so that you can focus more intently on the one thing that really makes you happy. Okay. The need to make a decision, consider a more playful approach. Okay. So this is work hard, play hard, but just like, so if you, all of my signs towards the end of this week, look, I want y'all to get out and have some fun. I feel like you've been too hyper focused on work. That's coming through again, like it did for Capricorn. You may have Capricorn in your chart, but it's almost like the need to have some fun. It's almost like rest. Why y'all don't want to rest? Because what they're showing is, it's like, y'all, and this is coming through heavier for Pisces, and I don't know why, but it's almost like, okay, thank y'all. If you don't sit down, spirit will set you down. Okay, spirit will put you where you need to be, and we don't want to create any unnecessary injuries or any kind of health condition, stress. And when I talked about heart health, right? With this poor health, it's like being stressed out and overwhelmed and overworked. It's almost like setting yourself up for failure. So Pisces, make sure you're not doing that. Okay. Have some fun. I feel like that, and get together with some friends. Okay. Get like a gathering is what they just said. Like, y'all are just working too much, and don't do that. Okay. Taking time out to rest. And you may be doing it innocently with this innocence card, and you may not, and it's not that you're doing it on purpose, but I feel like if y'all don't take time to rest, then spirit is going to sit you down, and we don't want to create any injuries. With this poor health card and them giving me 10 of wands, they're also bringing like back injuries, your back feeling a little, like your back being sore, spasms, things like that. So just be mindful to make sure you're taking time out to rest. Okay. And the clarity card for Pisces, we have the Queen of Air. Okay. This says, displays traits of intellect, deep thinking, leadership, writing, speaking, and problem solving are important, and achiever and pioneer. I just heard first of your class. So with the Queen of Air coming through as well, this is like your thoughts becoming things, Pisces. So you have the ability, whatever, I feel like my Pisces this week, whatever you put your time, effort, and energy into, whatever you focus on is going to give results. Okay. So just make sure that you are choosing the right thing. Like, make sure you're choosing to, you're going to have to make a decision. Like, you're going to have to choose to focus less on one thing. And it's not to say you have to completely stop, but I do feel like spirit is calling you this week to make a choice and take one thing and really develop it. If you take one of these pentacles away on the Two of Pentacles, you have an ace. So it's like, my Pisces people this week, you may feel like you taking 2 steps forward, or like 2 steps forward, 4 steps back. Because some of y'all, I feel like it's going back to the drawing board kind of energy, but you're not really starting from scratch. You're starting with wisdom, and you're starting with experience. And spirit is wanting you to take that experience and really put it into one egg, whatever this egg is for you, whatever this seed is. It's like getting focused on one thing, the thing that you want the most, the thing that you want to manifest the most. I don't know why that's coming through. It's like the ideas, because you may have several ideas, several things that you're working on. Again, several balls in the air, things that you're juggling. But spirit is almost saying, like, when you're trying to, you're splitting your energy in too many different places, if that makes sense. Okay. So be mindful of that. Like, reduce and focus on what means the most. Some of you also may be dealing with an air sign this week, or an air sign that may be coming in to help you to kind of expand or help with this one idea. But this is good. But they're asking you to first figure out what you want to put your time and energy into. Okay. Whew. And final words of guidance. And that's it, y'all. That's it. Let's see. Final words of guidance for this week. All signs. What else? All right, here we go. Final words of guidance this week. Connect with your emotions. Set your intentions. Write some things down. Here we go. We have reckless actions lead to conflict. So this is the fire card, but I'm actually getting passion on this, right? I feel like this may be a week for us to take decisive action. Hey, Dragonfly, on what you're passionate about. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, of course, are for our fire energy, but fire is passion, y'all. Fire is inspiration. And we started off with the begin writing now card. So I would definitely say working on what you're passionate about, like we just got done talking with Pisces about, is going to be importante. Like Spirit is really calling everyone to follow their heart, follow their dreams, and start to really build and create and make their dreams a reality. Okay, so what else, spirits? And it's like, if you're not passionate, get passionate. Ooh, y'all, I cannot even. They gave, we have seduction on this card, and it says passion and romance await. So, for some, if you're not looking for love, some those of y'all who we already touched on love, especially, I think this was, who is this? Virgo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, Libra. If you're not looking for love, no, it was Virgo. If you're not looking for love, I definitely feel like love could be looking for you. Someone coming in, wine and dine. And we talked about that with the Ace of Cups. We talked about that with the Empress. We talked about that with the King of Cups. So someone wanted to come in and pursue you. You may like call of the siren. There's a siren card that's in here, but don't be like, I'm just saying, somebody might come in sweeping you off your feet. So if you're not looking for love, I'm just saying, don't have to be romance, but there could be a connection that's coming in. Now I'm gonna say this. There could be a very passionate connection that comes in, but it may not be long lasting. Okay, because typically fire energy, y'all know fire, it's lit, but it can also go out, it can burn out rather quickly. So they're showing me like you may have a short love affair that comes in for you this week. The others of you, it's like seducing yourself into what you love and what is passionate for you. The Raven, darkness looms on the horizon. I'm not getting, like, I don't feel like there's any darkness on the horizon. I am getting ancestors coming through on this. Paying attention to messages. Birds may be important this week as well. Like, I don't know, some of you may see like ravens and crows in random places, and it's almost like, so that's the first time that like the guides really coming through saying, I feel like some of y'all really have guys trying to communicate with y'all. Okay, we talked about like the Scorpio energy, and also guiding you as well. Last one, they said, they just said nothing good. Okay, I'm done. Look, last one. True love and fidelity. So we already talked about love. I don't have a whole lot else to say about it. Some of you've already met your true love. Others of you may have your true love that is going to come in for you this week. If it's not you, if it's not someone, then this is you being in love with yourself. Some of y'all are going to be coming out of a period of unavailability. I'm gonna just say it. You've been emotionally unavailable, but you didn't put in some work, and now you're ready and opening your heart to love. We didn't talk about the heart so much in this reading, and with all these cards, so now the heart has shown up. So again, I'm gonna say, make sure that you are opening, like working on your heart chakra if you want to do some energetic work on your heart chakra, and of course making sure you're with the routines, things like that. You want to make sure that you are taking care of yourself, okay, nurturing yourself, loving on yourself. Let people love on you, okay? That's what I will say about that. Some of y'all are just it's like you're coming out of a period of darkness this week, where again, wherever you've been, like wherever your head has been, wherever your heart has been, okay, I feel like you're definitely getting re-inspired with this passion and this love card. You may be opening yourself back up to love. Maybe you took yourself off the market, but I do feel like you're working towards like that ultimate fulfillment, partnership, and peace and love within yourself, okay? And that's it, y'all. That's all I got. I hope this was helpful for y'all. It's going to be a good week. Rest, receive. Rest, relax, receive. Rest, relax, receive. Okay. I hope this was helpful, y'all. That's it. Okay. You are welcome. You are welcome. It's going to be a good week. Manifest it. Okay. I want you manifesting all good things. You are welcome. You are welcome. You are welcome. y'all. Hydrate your soul and things. Drink your water. Say your gratitude. This, of course, if you missed any of it, it is on my YouTube channel, Touche Germain. Links in the bio. What else? What else? I'm not back on again until Tuesday, y'all. I will not be on until Tuesday. Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday. Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday. It's going to be a fantastic week because we manifesting it. Y'all are welcome. Peace and blessings received and returned, y'all, until Tuesday. Make sure, and if you haven't already, y'all, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, Touche Germain. And thank you for the support. And hydrate your soul and things. Drink your water. Say your gratitude. Have a fantastic week. Y'all make sure on Tuesday, y'all let me know. Well, we'll talk about the midweek check-in and see what's going on and all that good stuff. Hey, Natural Greatness Child, I need to see you on there. It's going to be a fantastic week. You are welcome, dearest ones. Y'all are more than welcome. Okay? Love y'all in real life. And I will see y'all Tuesday. Deuces. Bye, y'all. Look, I be had y'all know I got to try to figure out where to cut everything off in that, in this, child, and end this some kind of way. I don't know. Let's see. Wait a minute. I can't. This don't be wanting to let me out. Oh, well, maybe I had to do that. I don't know. Anyway.